Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve their goals with zero effort, while you're constantly fighting a war inside your head? You sit down to work, but your phone is right there, whispering your name. You promise yourself you'll study, but the TV is just too inviting. You think the problem is your lack of discipline. You tell yourself, I just need more willpower. But here's the cold, hard truth that nobody tells you. Willpower is a limited resource. It's like a battery that drains every time you make a choice. If you're constantly forcing yourself to focus, you've already lost the battle. Let me tell you about a man named Leo. Leo was a freelance writer who felt like a failure. Every morning, he would sit at his kitchen table, intending to write for 4 hours. But his kitchen was a minefield of distractions. The unwashed dishes in the sink reminded him of chores. The open bag of chips on the counter tempted him to snack. His phone sat right next to his laptop, buzzing with every single notification. Leo would spend 3 hours fighting the urge to check Instagram. By the time he actually started writing, he was mentally exhausted. He felt like he was running a marathon while wearing lead boots. He tried every productivity app, but nothing worked. He just thought he was lazy. One day, Leo visited a friend who was a successful architect. Her studio was completely different. It was almost empty, but everything in it had a purpose. There were no distractions, only tools for her craft. She told Leo, I don't have more willpower than you. I just have a better environment. Stop trying to change your mind and start changing your room. She explained that our brains are wired to react to environmental cues. If you see a bed, you think of sleep. If you see a phone, you think of scrolling. To win the game of focus, you have to redesign your world. So, Leo decided to stop testing his willpower and started something he called the environment reset. This is a simple, 3-step system that anyone can use to 5 times their focus without trying harder. It's not about doing more. It's about removing the friction that stops you from starting. The first micro-adjustment is called the digital fortress. Our phones are engineered by thousands of the smartest people in the world to steal our attention. If your phone is in the same room as you, your brain is using precious energy just to ignore it. Leo's first rule was simple: out of sight, out of mind. When it was time to work, his phone went into a drawer in another room. He didn't just turn it over. He physically removed the cue from his line of sight, and suddenly, that itch to check social media just vanished, because the trigger was gone. The second adjustment is the single task station. We so often try to work in the same places where we also play and relax. Leo stopped working at his kitchen table. He cleared a small corner in his spare room and put nothing there except his laptop and a notebook. This created a powerful psychological anchor. Within a week, his brain learned a new association. When I'm in this corner, I am a writer. By narrowing your environment, you narrow your focus. You don't have to decide to work, the desk decides for you. The third and final adjustment is the friction flip. We naturally make our bad habits easy and our good habits hard. Leo flipped this script. He made it hard to get distracted by unplugging the TV every single morning and putting the remote control in a high cabinet. At the same time, he made it incredibly easy to write by leaving his laptop open on the correct document the night before. He reduced the friction of starting to absolute zero. If you want to change your life, make the right choices easy, and the wrong choices nearly impossible. For the first few days, Leo felt strange. The silence was almost loud, but slowly, something miraculous started to happen. Because he wasn't spending all his mental energy fighting off distractions, he had all that energy available for his actual writing. He finished his first book in 3 months a project. that had taken him 3 years to even start. He wasn't a different person. He just had a different room. He finally understood that your environment is the invisible hand that shapes your behavior. You see, the secret to long-term success isn't about being a hero with superhuman willpower. It's about being an architect. You are the architect of your own life. If you're struggling to focus, stop blaming your character. Look at your desk. Look at your phone. Look at your room. Are these things helping you, or are they sabotaging you? Most of us are living in environments that were designed by other people to sell us things, to distract us, to keep us consuming. It's time to reclaim your space. So tonight, I want you to make just one micro adjustment. Move your phone charger to another room, away from your bed. Clear just one surface in your house that will be dedicated only to your most important goal. Don't wait for a burst of motivation. Motivation is a feeling, but an environment is a fact. If you want to join this focus challenge, leave a comment down below saying, "Environment ready." Let's stop fighting our brains and start building the lives we truly deserve. Your potential is hidden behind the clutter of your environment. Clear the space, and your future will follow. I'm your partner in growth, and I'll see you in the next story.